love is strangers. Believe me when I say, loving me is loving danger. Your heart is bound to break. I walk alone in the night, beneath the pale moon. Loving's for the fools. Baby, beware of my bite. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a lone wolf.
Hello my lovelies, this is simsfel and welcome to episode 45 of the Sims 4 Vampire Amazon series. The lovely you're seeing in front of you right now is our newly immortal Princess Lilith Salazar, and I'm so excited about her look. I'll show you guys in a short bit, but the first thing you'll probably notice, maybe apart from the hair, is the fact that her eyes are green. And that means that yes, she is possessed by the spirit that she has actually been possessed by since she was a child, but after appearing a few times in her childhood, it never appeared in her teenagehood. And we said the reason for that was that when she became a teen, there was a 10% chance that that spirit would inhabit her, and when it did, her eyes would turn to green. But I forgot a majority of those chances to roll, and so she never got possessed in her entire teenhood. But we also said at the end of the last episode that as an immortal, her chances of getting possessed because of her increased power by this spirit or this entity would be turned up or increased to 25%. And so before we started this episode, I did roll, and the number I got was 21. So 21 out of 100, that's in the 25%. So that means she's got the green eyes right now. But normally she does not have the green eyes. She has the exact same eyes that her mother, the queen, does. And she decided to go with, or at least I decided, to change her hair to white. And that's not like with all the other princesses or the ladies that have turned into immortals. I've said that they've gone for a different look and they've dyed their hairs because vampires can be quite extravagant and that's what they like doing. But for Lilith, I thought this transformation wasn't something that she dyed. I'm going to say, or I was thinking, that since Lilith was the only child to inherit the purple eyes, white hair should be a characteristic of children from the royal family who have purple eyes. So regardless of whatever hair color, if you're in the royal family and you're born with purple eyes, regardless of what hair color you have as a child and as a teen, when you turn into an immortal, your hair will automatically turn white. And so that is what we are seeing with Princess Lilith. Do let me know what you guys think about that. But this here is her fabulous look. I decided to go for, I did change her dress. I really like it, I've got to say. I decided to go for a bit of a darker look with her makeup, but like a dark neutral. And with her outfits, I went for a purplish black, white, silver, and black sort of theme. So you'll see that in a lot of what she wears. And I've got to say, I really like this hair because you can see her ears peeking out from underneath, and I think that's really awesome. And she doesn't have the same ears that, she's got pointed ears, thank God, but she doesn't have the same ears her mother does, which is a bit more reserved, I think. She's got one of those elfish ears that really stick out and look really awesome and high fantasy. So I really like that, and I'm just going to show you her outfits, and this is the color scheme that I went for with her outfits. I've kept some of the stuff from her younger days, like the athletic and the swimwear, and I think the sleeper, I just changed the colors, but this is kind of her scheme. Do let me know what you guys think. Personally, I really like it. And the green eyes look good on her, but I think the purple matches her outfit scheme a lot more because when I was making her over, I did it with the purple eyes, not with the green eyes. So there we go. And in this part, when we left off, so we were talking about, I'm just going to put this on play so they can go ahead and start doing whatever they want. But when we left off in the last part, I forgot to show you her dark form. How could I? Okay, her dark form. So let's show dark form. And there we go. So obviously she's kept the dark skin, the ice blue hair, and the ice blue eyes. She's just changed up what she's wearing, and I really like. It's the same dress in green, and I've got to say I really, really, really like it. It gives me a very elfish. Honestly, I feel like out of all the characters that we have, Lilith gives me the most fantasy vibe. Let me know what you guys think and which character out of all the ones that we've seen gives you the most fantasy vibe down in the comments below, and I'd love to have a read of your personal favorites. But honestly, I think among all the vampiresses we've had so far, I think Lilith has very quickly become one of my favorite vampiresses, especially when her eyes are purple. Then she looks even more awesome. But I'm going to let these ladies go around doing whatever they want for now. We didn't complete all the wishes when we left off, but, I was saying, when we left off, we were going to read her future or do her predictions, and, oh geez, the castle is a little bit of a mess. Replace, yeah, we've got flowers around the place, which we need Lady Collie, or Lady Collie's sleeping. We'll get Cynthia to kick these ladies out. Just go away, please. Because we, were feeding the ladies not too long ago, and I have started becoming very lazy, so instead of actually going to the parade gardens, I just summon all the flowers. To the castle, and we feed on them here. We feast on them. Okay, let's tell them to go away. Go away. We're hunting for ants around the place. Jeez. Okay, there's one here. Let's see. We can do this. We can do this, guys. There's one here, and there's two here. Go away. Go away. And let's check down in the basement, because there were a few straggling around. Nope, I think they have gone, hopefully. Yep, I think we've expelled all of them. If not, we'll expel them as we see them around the place. Yep. And what I was trying to say a while ago, we were with Morgana, and Morgana is playing in puddles. But she was initially... Oh, jeez, there is a web. She was initially talking to Princess Lilith and saying, well, we can't do your reading right now because we don't have any museberries, which we need. Our tree of emotions has not fruited yet. They've got some of these berries, guts berries, but that's for confidence, and we don't need that. We need the muse one, so we're going to have to wait for this to flower or to bear fruit. And the ones that she did have, when we took her over to the embassy, they got deleted, unfortunately, so we lost those. And so now we have to wait for her to replenish her stores before we can go ahead and do the reading of Princess Lilith. But no biggie there, I think. We're okay for that. While we're waiting for that to happen, we can focus on some other things, like training up Cassandra. I hope you guys aren't bored of that, but really we have to train up Cassandra quite a bit, because we're so close to her challenging her mother, and that's why I'm trying to push this along. We did neglect her training a bit when she was a teenager, which is why we're having to do so much now to catch up, but late for work. Yeah, we didn't tell you to stay, honey. But yeah, so that's what's going on here, and then we can focus on some more story aspects with these ladies. And actually, we can also get Lilith. What are you doing, Lilith? Go and take a bath, actually. Go and take a bath, darling. She is going to, yes, go take a bath. Can you do something that's fun? Like bubble bath. Hopefully that's fun for her. I don't know if it will be. You can't go to the bubble bath? Okay, well, can you go to, can you take a bubble bath over here then? In this one? Bubble bath. Can you do that? No? Honey, are you okay? Do you want me to reset you? What are you doing? Go inside. Yep, okay. Well, she's going on inside, and then when she gets inside, hopefully you can get her to take a bath, because she's not feeling too well right now. If you can't take a bubble bath, why don't you just take a shower? Get her to take a shower, and then, I'm actually not sure at what point the voodoo doll, you can get that, but if she can't... What? Okay, what is the issue? I don't know what the issue is. I don't see why there would be a problem in using the bathrooms. I don't see why. Yeah, I'm a bit lost. Why would that be an issue? We have never had an issue with this before. Can you sit here? Let's see if she can sit here. Can you just not go anywhere in the castle? Is that the issue? Let's just see if this works or not. But, these ladies sometimes, I don't know what the issue with them is. I'm not sure at what point you can use the voodoo doll, but I think we can definitely try and get her some mischief books. And she can't, can you not, what? This is lock 4. Not everyone. Oh, geez. Can we unlock? Potentially? Can she not lock 4? Jeez. Can you not unlock? Lilith, what is wrong? Oh gosh, guys. You know what? I'm going to try and fix this, and then I shall be right back. And we will probably be reading a mischief book with Lilith so that we can get her mischief skill up. So see you guys in a bit. Okay, everything is all fixed. Princess Lilith is taking a bath. I don't know what the problem was. I had to go into the main menu and then load back into the game, and then it was all working. She just couldn't get into the castle. I don't know why, but it was probably a glitch. So we can get started with popping down some of the wishes of these ladies, and while our priority for this episode is probably going to be getting her mischief skill up, and so getting Princess Lilith's mischief skill up, and then training Princess Cassandra, we'll put down their wishes so we can do that along the way. So Princess Lilith, nope, nope. Neither of those, darling. Neither of those. Give me something that I can do. Challenge a sim to foosball. See, that's great because she needs to get her fun up. So we can work on that. Lady Kali wants to be friendly with Lady Ambrosia. This will probably be the first time they'll be interacting in a while. Morgana wants to chat with Narcissa, of course. Narcissa wants to play in a leaf pile. We can find that for you. The Queen wants to have a mud fight. Is there mud around the place? Do we have mud? We do not have mud, so you cannot have a mud fight. She wants to make something of excellent quality. We can get her to make a drink. Do we even have a bar? We don't have a bar. What can the Queen make when we have no bar? Okay, I didn't think that through. So no, we can't do either of those. It's a bit difficult with her being a perfectionist and all. But she wants to play foosball. That's perfect. So we can have Lilith probably play foosball with her mother. That's wonderful. And then Ophelia wants to finish a painting. We can do that. We've got a lot of paintings around the house made by Ophelia, which we need to sell or get rid of. And Ambrose wants to flirt with Lady Kali. That's lovely. And then Cynthia wants to be mischievous to the Queen. I think Cynthia is probably wanting to test her relationship with the Queen a little bit. See how close exactly. And Cassandra looks very scary there. She looks like a mannequin. She looks like a friggin' mannequin. Okay. Yeah, I think Cynthia's just wanting to test how close exactly she has gotten. And how okay the Queen is with her, I think. And Cassandra wants to also play in a leaf pile. Who else wanted to do that? Narcissa. Aw, look, the sisters. They can go out together and have some fun. But she's yoga. No. See, every time I think when I come back to the castle, I have to reset the rooms or relock the rooms for the specific people. Otherwise, they just don't work. Not work, but everyone goes where they're not supposed to. So I need to redo that. This is quite tiring, to be honest. We need to allow access or lock for everyone but Kali, and then give access to... You know what, guys? I think we're just going to unlock the warrior's room because I feel like people would want to use that for exercising. So I'm going to unlock that. But I definitely think... And you know what? I also feel like I should probably get rid of... I don't know. We'll keep that for now. but it looks like a bit of a junk room. I kind of want to get rid of it and make more space for more training facilities for people. So I might actually work on that in this episode as well. Clearing that, making it a lot less dramatic than it is now, and just giving more space for people to use stuff. Because right now I have a lot of things like these books and all these clutter, and then a fountain that we don't need, and chests. So I want to get rid of that, move some of the chests probably over to the priestess's room, and see what we can do from there on. And I had something else I wanted to do that I can't remember. Oh yeah, so I was thinking we'll just take away the lock for everyone in Morgana. So we'll leave all the doors open except for the priestess's ones, because these ones have very important / dangerous ingredients and stuff. So we don't want anyone but the priestess having access to those. There we go. Okay, so now she cannot go in and do her yoga because you can't walk in there, okay? And we're going to get her to get a book. She's going to purchase some books. We need to get a mischief book. I don't know if we would have one lying around. Ooh, archaeology. I don't know if we'd have one lying around the, whatchamacallit? Lying around the what? Lying around the place. But I'm going to buy one anyways because we have plenty of money for this sort of thing. So let's get mischief. So we will get all the mischief volumes because, I mean, come on, she's the princess. She gets it all in one go. We're gonna say that's the queen's birthday present to her. All these books. All these mischief books. So then she's gonna go on down and grab a mischief book and read that. Wonderful, darling. That's what you need. You need to read some mischief book. Get your mischief skill up because you need a voodoo doll to tame that spirit that's living inside your body. Okay? Yes, great. I'm glad we're underway with this adventure. I'm really glad. And now that she's doing that, we need to get Cassandra. Where is Lady Kali? Actually, Cassandra's with the queen right now. So let's get the queen to hide her dark form. And then we'll get Cassandra to ask for some vampiric training. Request vampiric training. She needs to learn. Learn from your beautiful mother. See how wonderful her eye color is? It looks so gorgeous, and it looks really pretty on Lilith as well. Really good on Lilith. So let's get them to spend time together, training, learning, and we will try and fulfill the wishes of some of the other ladies around the castle. Like Lady Kali. Lady Kali wants to be friendly with Ambrosia. Ambrosia is right here. Great, so be friendly. That's heartfelt compliment. That would be nice. I think Ambrosia would appreciate that. Oh, I think she'd appreciate that. So, oh, Cassandra's a master vampire, guys. Oh my gosh, she's got so much powers. Guys, she's got so much powers. She's a master vampire. Jeez, she's got so much. I think we're not that far from being able to challenge the queen. Jeez, guys. I'm terrified, but I'm excited as well. And also, even though I know that Cassandra's the one who's going to challenge the queen first, and most likely to get the crown as a result of all the training she's gotten, do let me know among Cassandra, Narcissa, and Lilith, now that you have seen them all, Lilith looks a bit crazy right now, in their immortal forms, let me know, or as immortals, let me know who you guys think would be the most appropriate queen for Generation 2. And even though that's not going to determine anything, I just want to know your opinions. Let me know who you think would be the most appropriate queen, or who deserves the queendom, or who you would like to actually see take on the crown after Queen Sheba. So let me know what you guys think about that. I would love to know. And she wants to flirt with Lady Kali, so let's do that. Where is the option? I'm glad these ladies are being able to spend time with each other because they've just been everywhere except with each other for the past few episodes. So there we go. They're spending some time with each other. Lovely, lovely. And also, I really want to get Ambrosia on the treadmill. Really. I mean, not because I have anything against the way she looks. Simply because she's in a relationship with the warrior. Don't you think fitness would be one of her priorities? Throwing away. Yeah, don't worry about that. Ophelia has got it under control. And I don't know if you guys are feeling this, but I feel like Ophelia has, in the recent episodes especially, been really out of the story. Like, nobody's been that involved with her. And we just see her around the place, cleaning up the place. She's kind of been living like an invisible soul. I don't know if that's sad or what, but I don't know. That's what I've noticed. She's been living like an invisible soul. And, oh, Lilith is going to stand right on the trash pile. Okay, Lilith, no, we're going to throw that away, so you don't do that. And they are done interacting with each other. Okay, so the queen has trained Cassandra up. Now what I think we want is Cassandra to go here, and we want Lady Kali to go there, because they are going to train. She's going to train the princess and some more combat skills, because that is one of the most important things that she's going to be using when she's facing her mother. So there we go. We're going to get her to practice a vampiric spar with Lady Kali the warrior. And oh wow, look, her mother's here cheering her on. Lovely. So let's go ahead and, where is it? Vampiric spar. Aw, that's nice. She wanted to train. Oh, my darling. She wanted to train in fitness, but do the Spartan. Where are you guys going? No. Okay, Queenie, I'm so sorry, Queenie, but can you just maybe vampirically run over here? Just out of the way. Just out of the way. Okay. Cassandra, come on here. We need some space for her to spar with this. Oh, geez. Come on, ladies, stop. Please stop. Okay, just go there. Just go there. And don't you dare, Cassandra. Don't go anywhere. I need you to spar with Lady Kali. So let's see if it works. Hopefully they stay in here and do what they're supposed to. Come on, guys. I believe in you. I believe in you. Sparring. I want to see who wins this time around. And the queen is watching. The queen. Oh, look. The queen. I don't know if she's going to stay, but the queen is watching. Look. See, the queen's watching them. Look at the queen. Ah. Yeah, she's witnessing the fight. She's watching. This is a friendly spar, right, guys? I hope so. I think so. It is friendly. They're sparring. It was under friendly. And she's trying to see how her daughter's doing, whether she's up to fight her or beat her. And nope. See, Lady Kali is still much stronger. Yeah, it makes sense. Lady Kali is quite strong, but just because she can't beat Lady Kali doesn't necessarily mean she can't beat the queen. It's just that, I mean, Lady Kali is quite strong, I've got to say. So let's upgrade her power a little bit. And oh my gosh, guys, she needs one more power point. One more power point to get the Master of Darkness, and then she can challenge the queen. Oh my gosh. That means she may potentially challenge the queen in the next part. Who knows? But we need to get her to take on a weakness, and I think the weakness we shall get her to take on is Guilty Drinker. Because that is a safe weakness to take. But we're going to do that. Oh my goodness. That is scary. Scary stuff. Okay, I'm going to take a short break, and when we return, we will be back probably training up Cassandra and also doing some other things around the castle. So see you guys. Okay, my lovelies, we are back, and I went ahead and revamped the downstairs warriors training room into a coven training room. So it's no longer a place specifically for the warriors. It is going to be for every vampirist in the coven, because I have come to realize that fitness is an important part of being a vampirist. And it's hard for the others to maintain this if they don't have access to facilities like the warriors do. And I feel like even the warriors are the specialists in combat. Everyone else in the coven would want to be in tip-top shape in case an enemy attack happened, or if they're in a situation where they had to protect the queen, the royal family, or other members of the coven. So I've gone ahead and done that, and Lilith, Princess Lilith, is over here upstairs reading the mischief book that her mother got her as a birthday present, and she's currently at mischief level 2. And does it say anything about... No, I don't know, but at some point, hopefully, we'll be able to gain... Yeah, we should get a notification at some point that tells us when we can get the voodoo doll. But anyways, let me go ahead downstairs and show you guys the new warriors room. So first of all, I took the 3 chests we had and I put them over here in the the priestess's chamber, which is completely private apart from the queen. I should probably give the queen access, because I thought that all the ingredients that she has on herself and she harvests over time, we'll probably want her to store those over here before she goes to the embassy or moves to other places, because I have just realized recently that their things get deleted. So now it's working fine again, but all her ingredients that she had for a long time, they got deleted, unfortunately. So we don't want that to be a common occurrence. So I made sure to get rid of that. And this is the new and improved warriors room, or the training room for the members of the coven. Do let me know what you guys think. Do you like it? I took out a lot of stuff, a lot of clunk and clutter, so it looks so much more open and better now, and more useful, to be honest. Like, what we had last time was not practical. This time, we have these punching bags, which members of the coven can use. There's 3, so they can be 5 people here at a time, and then we've got the 2 treadmills. So I like it so much better. I like the wall feature as well. I thought I'd use that, compiling quite a few ones together, and I've got light features behind them to make sure that we get more light in this room. Otherwise, it's quite dim. And I've just got hanging ferns on this side, so that's what we have going on, and to be honest, I really like it, and I would really like for some of the ladies to come here and... Oh, has she made something? Oh no, that wasn't her thing, and I did cheat their needs. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I cheated their needs. I'm getting so lazy. This is not good. To be fair, though, I already fed them once this episode, and having to feed them twice between breaks, it's just, ugh, I don't like it. So, and plus, for a long time, that's what I was doing. I was feeding them between breaks. It's like feeding them twice an episode. Feeding 9 people twice an episode. Do you know how challenging that is for me? Okay, and it's different if you only have like a couple of vampires, but when you have heaps, that gets a bit tiring. So we're going to get Lady Ambrosia to work out here, and we'll get Cassandra. Actually, who's completed their wishes? Whoever's completed their wishes, we'll get them to work out here. Morgana. Nope. Okay, so not a lot of people. We'll get Lady Kali to box a bit more. And yeah, it's just them two, so they can use the training room. And Princess Lilith just finished reading whatever she was reading. I think I'm going to get Cassandra to go on downstairs. You know what? Cassandra and someone else should go downstairs and train. Oh, look, Cynthia's over here. Okay, she's going to work out. I think she was working out not too long ago. And someone else wanted to play with Narcissa. I'm going to get Narcissa to come here and practice punching. Because, actually, you know what? I think the other members of the coven would most likely just use the treadmills. It's the warriors, probably, that would use the punching bags because that gives you more muscle. Unless one of the ladies decides autonomously to go and do that. I mean, I don't mind, but I think I'll let them be. So, you know what? Let's actually get... we were sending Cassandra down, weren't we? Because fitness is part of her training to become stronger. So there's no problem with her doing that. Now, what did we need to do? We were going to get Lilith to actually play foosball or challenge her mother to foosball. Because I think she wanted to do that not too long ago. So challenge Queen Sheba to foosball. Nope. What about challenge now? Queen Sheba to foosball. Also, do let me know, you guys, if the little times that I do cheat does bother you. If it does, then I will stop. In all honesty, I will stop. Okay, Queenie, you need to get out here because your daughter wants to play with you. But do let me know. I don't cheat anything else apart from the needs. So the needs is the only thing I cheat. I don't cheat other stuff. I mean, unless you count the build by mode cheats. That I do. But apart from that, in terms of skills and stuff, I never mess with their skills. That's all them developing it on their own. So let's get, or even their powers. I don't even know how to cheat that, but I don't. So let's get Lilith to challenge her mother to foosball. Can you do it now? Let's get Morgana. Get off. Sit down. And we'll get Lilith to challenge the queen. No, jeez. Okay, please, Morgana, sit down. You're ruining everything. Thank you. Challenge Queen Sheba Salazar. And let's go do that. Oh, jeez. This woman, the queen spends a lot of time at the priestess's chamber, to be honest. Oh, sassy? What's happening? Okay, she challenged her. Well, let's see who wins. This is quite exciting. And they're going to go ahead and do that, so she's challenged. And the queen wants to play foosball, so hopefully that counts. Even if it doesn't, that's fine. And someone wanted to watch foosball. I think, from what I remember. Who wanted to watch? Someone wanted to watch. I don't know. Oh, no, the queen's playing. Who wanted to watch? I'm so confused right now. Anyways, while they're doing that, let's get... Okay, Morgana wanted to chat with Narcissa, so we'll get her to do that. We'll get her to gossip. You know what? Go gossip. Sometimes girls need a little bit of gossip time with each other. So she's going to go ahead and, gossip with Narcissa and see what they get up to there. So the Mischief book, and also, I don't know what's up, but all the books in the castle no longer exist. The only books we have are literally, like when you do open. See what I mean? Unless they've taken all the books in their inventories, they only have the Mischief skill books in the bookshelves, which was interesting when I saw it. I was like, oh, but that's fine because it makes it easier for me to find the books that I'm looking for. So go on upstairs and yes, okay, so that worked for the queen. Lovely. That's nice. That worked for the queen. I like that. I like that quite a bit. And let's go ahead. And who else do we have to work with? Morgana is still going up and talking to Narcissa. Lovely. And I don't know. Wait. How did you even... Is this not locked for people? Okay, Ambrosia, out of there. Out of there, Ambrosia. You're not supposed to be in there. Out of there, Ambrosia. This is not what you're supposed to be doing. Did I not lock this for everyone? Lock for everyone but Morgana, and then I'm giving access to the queen. Everyone else is not allowed inside. And for these stores as well. Lock for everyone but Morgana, and then... I don't think the queen would need to go in there, to be honest. The queen could, but she doesn't need to. Whereas over here, the queen probably used the yoga and the meditation facilities. So there we go. And where were we? We were up here before we got distracted. And Narcissa wanted to play in the leaves. Oh yeah, we were waiting for nighttime before Narcissa and Cassandra could go play in the leaves. And we have Ophelia who needs to... We're going to sell these to the collectors. Yeah, she's been... Oh, that was by Ambrosia. Nice, nice, nice. We're going to sell these to the collectors so that Ophelia can go ahead and paint. So, Jeez, okay, do that, and then why don't you actually go ahead and... Actually, no, you can paint upstairs. She can paint upstairs. She's going to get rid of the painting there, or sell the painting, not get rid of, and then she can go ahead and paint something from reference. What is she going to paint, though? I don't know what she should paint. Well, we'll find her something to paint. Paint from reference. I find the reference ones the most fun, in my opinion, to paint. The other ones are kind of just, But then again, the other ones, I really like how clear the lines are and stuff. Whereas in Paint from Reference, we don't have that necessarily. Oh, this looks pretty. The candles. Let's paint the candles. I like this. We're going to paint the candles. Yep, beautiful. So she's going to paint these candlesticks. Lovely. And, Lilith beat her mother. Imagine if you could challenge the queen to a foosball game and that's how you win the crown. That would be a very, very different sort of succession, wouldn't it? That'd be very different. But no, we determine as based on sparring, so there we go. Anyways, I think I'm going to take a short break, and then when we return, we are going to carry on with these ladies. So see you guys in a bit. Okay, we're back. Our elfin princess was reading the Mischief book, which we are getting her to read really aggressively because we don't know when the next time she's going to be possessed is going to be. And unless you guys, if you haven't really paid attention, you know that Princess Lilith can only actively, or we can actively, get her to train in the Mischief skill when she has the green eyes. So when she's got her normal eyes and she's not possessed by the spirit, we can't get her to train in the Mischief skill unless she does it autonomously, because then that would be the spirit doing it. Because this is not her trying to be mean or anything with the Mischief. The Mischief is for the voodoo doll, and that's her trying to harness the power of the spirit and control the spirit that's living with her, or within her. So that's what's going on there. Now, we have to go through some more stuff. Okay, nighttime is quickly approaching, so we'll be able to take the two older princesses out to play in leaves like they wanted. And, okay, look at Ophelia. She's on a roll. We got her to make this lovely painting, and it actually looks quite nice, upstairs, and she's finished that and gone on downstairs to make another painting. I'm glad that we have these two easels now, because when she's on a roll to paint, she is on a roll, I've got to say. And Ambrosia we finished, and Cynthia. So apart from the princesses, all we had to do was with Cynthia. So Cynthia wanted to be mischievous to the queen. The queen is feeling a bit tense right now, so hopefully she's okay. And look at this. Okay. She's chatting with Lady Ambrosia and Kali, and she was training not so long ago autonomously, so I was really happy to see that. And she's really spending a lot of time, it seems, with Kali and Ambrosia gossiping, probably about the queen's weaknesses. Not that it's a bad thing, because she's not plotting. Everyone knows that she's in line to take over the throne. She even gets trained by her mother, and then she has combat training with Lady Kali. She also gets trained in vampiric abilities by Ambrosia. So everyone knows that she's going to take on the queen or challenge the queen, so they are actively trying to help her do the best that she can. So there's nothing wrong with her asking everyone the weaknesses of her mother or how she can, gain advantage over that, because they know they're not giving this information to an enemy. They're giving it to someone who is going to be the future queen of the coven. For example, same thing with Narcissa. If the opportunity goes over to Narcissa to challenge her mother, then they would all help Narcissa. They would be helping Narcissa to do the best that she can. Narcissa would probably even be getting training from Cassandra in order to have better chances at winning against the queen. So there we go. It's nothing bad. There's no jealousy between the sisters. And, they haven't developed those type of personalities either. So in a normal clan situation, that's what would happen. You'd help each other get stronger and be better. It'd be a different thing if Morgana was gossiping about the queen and plotting with Kali and Ambrosia. That would be a big no-no. But because it is one of the princesses who's training to be the next in line, it is okay in that respect. So, let's get Cynthia. Where did the queen go? We were stalking the queen and then we got distracted. So, Cynthia wanted to be mischievous with the queen. I don't know how this is going to go exactly. Hopefully not too bad, but we are going to trick with the hand buzzer. I don't feel like you should be lying to the queen or making a fool out of the queen. So we're just gonna do the hand buzzer because I think that's a prank. So it is I don't know. I feel like it is the most okay prank to do. That wasn't even a sentence, but you guys get what I mean. It's the least offensive prank, in my opinion, to do to the queen. So she's just going to go ahead and do that. Hopefully that works out all fine and well. And I was just curious about how many lifetime points these ladies have. So Cassandra has 2,600. Cynthia has 2,400. Whoa, Ambrosia has 3,000. Ophelia has 3,000. Oh, geez. Is this good? It's not good. Okay. That was okay. The queen took it fine. Did she? Did she? Where's the plus? The plus or the minus? Come on. Give me the plus or the minus. I think she took it okay, so that's fine. There we go. They got a plus. The queen has 4,800. And then Narcissa has 2,000. Morgana has 1,000. Kali has 3,000. And Lilith has 1,000. Whoa. Funny thing is, we've never used her points for anything. Yeah, we've never used her points for anything. You know what I would love? If there was a point or something. You know what? I think if the queen can get enough points before she gets challenged, we might get the money tree. We'll have to see. It is a bit hard. I would love it if they had a trait that would be something like never thirsty or rarely thirsty. That I would really like. But then it wouldn't make sense because they're vampires and vampires need to drink from time to time. But I would honestly absolutely love that to be a power. Now, is there anything that we can get that would help the entire coven? Because the queen isn't going to be around for much longer, and I don't want to get something that is not going to be helpful to everyone else. I think that's the most helpful thing we can get. Yeah, that's the most helpful that we could get for everyone. Honest to goodness. Yeah, retrading potion. Just go into cast, guys. You don't need to spend 5,000 lifetime points. Just go into cast. There's a cheat for that. And, okay. So, forever full. Never need to eat. Does that count as never needing to drink? But, money tree, if anything. If we can get towards that, then we might work towards the money tree. We'll have to see. And what's this? Ooh, incense. That's pretty cool. I've never had that wish before. But they are done with that. And it is 8 p.m. So you know what? We're going to be taking the ladies out to play in leaf piles. So there's a leaf pile down at the park. I mean, this is where the leaf piles normally are. So we're going to get Narcissa to play in that one. And we're going to get Princess Cassandra to play in this one. Because this one here doesn't stink yet. This one here does. And that looks absolutely disgusting. And no place for a future queen to be in. But Cassandra just exercised, so her hygiene is kind of low anyways. Oh, never mind, they're both stinking. This is disgusting. Why do the royal children? Why? What is their fascination with this? I don't understand. It's nasty. The queen would not be caught dead in this. Honestly, next minute you guys find some footage of the queen playing in leaf piles. Honestly, I don't think I would see the queen ever in this. And her daughters, this is just their pastime. So, they're going to come on down and do that. Let's just check the trail. Yep, look at them. They're both running together to play in the leaf piles. You know what? You guys go ahead. And I was going to say be children and teenagers, but I realized they're not. They're immortals, and they have been for quite a while now. But go and have fun before you become regal and before you have responsibilities on your shoulders, you get roles, you have titles, you can't go ahead and do these sort of things without people judging you too much. Go ahead and have some fun. Do whatever you want. And while they're doing that, I was actually thinking a while ago about how we're going. Oh, yeah. No, this is something different. This is not what I was going to say originally, but now that my mind's on it, I want to say it instead. In the last episode, at the end, in the machinima, we had Lilith ask Morgana whether she had read the book of predictions her mother left behind. And the book of predictions, I decided, was going to be a new addition to the codex entries. Originally, the priestess was going to be in charge of making stuff or lists of ingredients and their effects, which I still am doing in the Google document I have, but I haven't used all the ingredients and I haven't needed to use them, so I don't have a list big enough to make a codex entry on that. That might happen in a future generation or something, but I thought, you know what, I still don't want to waste whatever. Okay, now they're going to go back to the castle. I still don't want to waste the role they have and their space in the codex entries, essentially. And then I realized, wait a second, as well as doing ingredients, the priestesses do the readings for all the vampiresses, and they make predictions, right? Well, I mean, you guys make predictions, but they do the readings. So instead of having ingredients in the codex entries for now, as something that the priestess vampires reads, I'm going to make that prediction. So as well as the lore codex entries we have, the profile codex entries, we're going to have a prediction codex entry or prediction codex entries of the different vampires' readings. And what I'm going to do is take the predictions that we get in the game, and then I've told you guys beforehand that any of the predictions that you make based on the signs we get in the readings, I make sure to basically copy and paste those comments and put that down in the Google document under that vampiress, so that I have a record of who said what and what you guys said. Then I'm probably going to take those, edit it a little bit, or using your predictions, make a kind of story-like codex entry. So what I'll do is in the codex entries, I'll take the predictions you guys have made and I'll write it as if the priestess has predicted those things or written those things down. Of course, in-game, you guys know it's you who've come up with these predictions, but in the codex entries, it'll be kind of presented as a story, as a scroll. So I'm not going to be putting down like who commented what. It's going to be in a story format sort of way. And that way you guys can see what the different predictions are. And these vampiresses will probably, I'm not sure yet if the priestess is going to have two versions. So one version is going to be the prediction that they're going to be predicting from their point of view. And then maybe later on we're going to have, actually no, you know what? I think they should just have, geez, now I'm indecisive. I was going to say, maybe she should have two versions for each vampiress's reading. So the first version would be the original signs they got and what the priestess predicted based on your comments. The second should be probably one season over when those predictions have come into play or they've already happened. So we know what these predictions actually ended up meaning. And so the priestess of that generation, whoever it's going to be, is going to redo or rewrite the predictions and an updated version of what actually ended up happening. So that's what I was thinking. I'm sorry if it sounds a bit of a mess and it doesn't completely make sense. Do let me know if you guys need more clarification down in the comments below. I would be happy to clarify in a more coherent manner what I was trying to say to you guys. But that is where my mind's been, this little spiel I had to do. I hope that makes sense or made sense. And do let me know what you guys think about all of that. And yeah, I am going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to stick around for the machinima at the end, and I'll see all you lovelies in my next video. Bye-bye.